So, as I was saying, there's no test for it. There's no treatment for it. Fibromyalgia, in case you haven't watched my other videos. Right now, I'm just getting my symptoms treated. You know, insomnia. I have to, and the restless leg, but I kind of have restless body. I mean, I get the little jerking and twitchy thing when I'm really tired and in my sleep. Even in my back, in the back of my neck. I counted one day because if I have a period every day where I get kind of sleepy. I call it nap time, but I'm usually not quite asleep, just really relaxed. But every time I relax, which is one reason why I don't actually nap, is because it wakes me up. I get these little spasms where things jerk. So I decided I was going to count one day. In 20 minutes, I had 69 twitches that were, you know, like that. And then just countless little spasms that didn't manifest in a way physically, you know, where I could feel they were trying to with my nerves. And when you want a freaking nap, you shouldn't have to take muscle relaxers, which I don't. You know what I mean? It sucks when you can't nap because your parts are jerking. Even in my, like I said, in my back. Here's in the middle of my back, on the side. You know, it's weird, but it's an insidious monster. And before I knew what it was, with the combo of the osteoarthritis and the fibromyalgia, I called it the monster, and everybody else called me fat and lazy. So it sucks to have something that's so disabling and so painful and just eats up so much of your life, and try to explain it to people, because it's not something that's going to get better. It's not something that you can see. You can't, like, you know, pull your shirt off and say, oh, look, here's my fibro. You know, it doesn't work that way. And when something is always there, never going away, and always a problem, and there's no visual for it, people don't understand. They say things that are hurtful, that make you feel like they think that you're just lazy. That's why you're not working, or like you're wanting to just sponge off the government. Believe me, if I was going to if I was going to use the government or a person for money, I would make sure it would be enough for me to survive on. Okay, $74, excuse me, a month. And I like $63 in food stamps, and then Medicaid that covers part of my prescriptions and part of my medical costs, and not all of it. And I just got, a year ago, I got low-income housing, which it's not in the hood. It's in a small town. It's in a good neighborhood. You know, low-income housing can be in dangerous places sometimes. But that helps. But I still don't get enough. I still don't have enough to where I can buy groceries all month. Or I can buy all my medications and my over-the-counter supplements, because I have these massive vitamin deficiencies. And there are things I have to take, because if I get gastric bypass for the rest of my life, I'll have to take double doses of calcium and double doses of multivitamins. And that eats up a lot of money. And if I was using the government to sponge off of them and just being lazy and not working, I'm an idiot. You know, I don't want to work I don't want to work, you know, at minimum wage and be able to have more money. I'm just gonna, you know, be lazy and get $674 a month. Anyway, no, with that $674 in the food stamps and Medicaid, I get my prescriptions, all my other medical crap I got to do, the cat food and cat litter, about a week's worth of groceries with some money, and then about a week's with the food stamps. So it's 2 weeks. I get like my household stuff, you know, that you have to get, whatever, you know, personal things. Pay my rent, pay all my bills, and then I'm broke. And the rest of the month I have no money for nothing, you know. And the only reason I survive is that my aunt helps me with groceries 2 weeks of the month. But the thing is she's not quite getting it to where she understands why it costs as much as it does, and getting enough, and it's causing problems. And I don't want her to give me anything. I don't like that she's helping me at all. Okay? It makes me feel like crap. It makes me feel infantile. And, you know, and the fact that she's in her 60s and was retired and is now working this little menial job to make sure that there's enough on top of her Social Security to help me. And I hate it. But because of the gastric bypass and because of the organic thing and all that stuff, and because I'm hypoglycemic, there's a lot of stuff you can't eat when you're hypoglycemic because it makes you spike and then drop. My groceries run between $70 and $100 a week, and that's for 3 meals a day and 2 snacks. I'm supposed to have 1 snack, but I've found that I need one between. I push my lunch down a little bit because you're supposed to eat on a schedule, okay? And I push my lunch down a little bit and then have a snack between breakfast and lunch, just a small one. So, okay. I'm going to make another one now.